Welcome back guys. So in this video, we are going to discuss our first topic in the differential equations lecture series. So a differential equation guys is basically an equation that contains derivatives or differential. So we have two types. The first type is an ordinary differential equation and the second type is a partial differential equation. So the difference is that an ordinary differential equation contains one independent variable and the partial differential equation contains two or more independent variables. For example, we have here the differential of y with respect to x plus y plus x equals 1. So this is a differential equation because it's an equation that contains derivative. So this is an ordinary differential equation. Why? Because we only have one independent variable. So this is an ordinary differential equation. So when you say partial differential equation, you have two or more independent variables. For example, here, the derivative of z with respect to x plus the derivative of z with respect to y equals 1. So we have here a two independent variable. So this is a partial differential equation. And a differential equation, guys, is defined by its order and degree. So when we say order, it is the highest derivative in your differential equation. For example, we have here y triple prime plus y double prime plus y prime plus 2 equals 0. So here, we have a third derivative. Therefore, this is a third order differential equation. So order depends on your highest derivative. Then when we say degree, it depends on the exponent or power of your highest derivative. In this particular example, this is a first degree differential equation. So here guys, we have a differential equation and we are required to find its order and degree. So in order, we are going to find the highest derivative. So this is a fourth derivative, that is the highest. Therefore, this is a fourth order differential equation. Now, what is the exponent of the highest order derivative? So it is 3 or cube. So therefore, this is a third degree differential equation. So even though 4 yung highest natin here, exponent overall, but the degree is based on the highest derivative, the exponent or power of the highest derivative. So in this particular topic guys, we are going to discuss about separation of variables. So the foundation of this, of course, algebra. You have here integral and differential calculus. So in our first problem guys, we have here the derivative of y with respect to x minus 4x all over y equals 0. So we need to separate those variables in order for us to integrate. So i-separate natin yung mga y magsama-sama and then yung x, they will also be on the other side. So for example here we have, so we multiply differential of x both sides. So dy minus, you have here 4x dx all over y equals 0. So we have multiplied differential of x to both sides. Now we separate this because this is not common variable. So y, multiply y to both sides. We have here y, differential of y minus 4x dx equals 0. Then we transfer this to the other side. We have y dy minus or equals rather 4x dx. Then we can now integrate both sides because we have joined similar variables. So integrating both sides, you have here y squared all over 2. So this is power formula equals, you have here 4x squared all over 2, of course, plus c. So c is what you call, of course, constant, arbitrary constant. Then we just simplify this. Multiply 2 to both sides equals, so 4x squared plus 2c. But 2c is still a constant. So you can just reduce that to a c lang. C na lang siya kasi constant lang naman. So y squared equals 4x squared plus c. So it's the same thing kasi parehas lang naman siya constant. Now, this is what we call the general solution. So this is the general solution because we still have an arbitrary constant. Meron pa rin siyang constant guys. Therefore, it's called general. So if your constant has a value, so magkakaroon lang siya ng value guys if you have a boundary condition. For example, if y is 2, say x is 4. So this is what you call a boundary condition. So basically, i-substitute lang natin, then we can find c. For example here, if y is 2, x is 4. So we just substitute this boundary condition. You have 2 squared equals, so 4 times 4 squared plus c. So this is 4. So we just transfer this to the other side. So transpose natin, this is 4 times 16 equals c. So c equals, so that is negative 60. So you substitute, so y squared equals 4x squared minus 60. So this is what you call a particular solution because your arbitrary constant has now an exact or definite value. Now let's go to our second problem. So second problem tayo guys, we have here differential of y with respect to x is equal to 3x raised to 5 all over y squared. So by inspection guys, we can separate those variables. So multiply y squared both sides and multiply differential of x to both sides. We have here y squared dy equals, so 3x raised to 5 differential of x. So we have separated those variables para maging common na lang both sides so that we can integrate. So integrating both sides guys, this is y cubed all over 3 equals, so 3x raised to 6 all over 6. Of course, you have here plus c. So this is a general solution. We have no boundary condition for this problem. So this is y cubed all over 3 equals, so this is x raised to 6 all over 2 plus c. So this can be an answer, but let's try to remove this denominator. So we multiply 3 and 2 to both sides. So you multiply 6. You have 2y cubed equals, so 3x raised to 6. So we have multiplied the 2 and 3 or 6 to both sides para makancel na yung denominator natin. So we have here plus 6c. But 6c is just still a constant. So you need to reduce this to, you have 2y cubed equals 3x raised to 6 plus c. You have here the third. So x cubed y prime equals, so y squared x minus 4. So here we have x cubed. So y prime, this is differential of y with respect to x equals, so y squared times the quantity x minus 4. Now we separate this. So multiply differential of x both sides. Makancel na yung x sa the other side. So x cubed differential of y equals, so y squared times the quantity x minus 4 differential of x. So multiplying the x both sides. So here we still have x cubed here. So differential of y, we need to separate this. So divide both sides by x cubed. So dy equals, so y squared times x minus 4 all over x cubed. This is differential of x. Now you look in the other side, meron pa ring y. It still have y variable. So you need to divide both sides by y squared. So differential of y all over y squared equals x minus 4 all over x cubed differential of x. Now we have separated those variables. So now we can integrate. So integrating both sides. Now ito guys, i-simplify lang natin muna siya. So integral of, this is y raised to negative 2 differential of y equals. So here, we have x all over x cubed. So this is 1 over x squared. So separate natin. So this is differential of x all over x squared minus integral of 4 dx all over x cubed. So you have integral of y raised to negative 2 differential of y equals. So this is x raised to negative 2 differential of x minus 4 integral of x raised to negative 3 differential of x. Now we can apply those power formula. Y raised to negative 2 plus 1 all over negative 2 plus 1 equals. So this is x raised to negative 2 plus 1 all over negative 2 plus 1 minus 4 x raised to negative 3 plus 1 all over negative 3 plus 1. Of course, you have here plus c. Then we simplify this. We have here negative y raised to negative 1 equals, that is negative x raised to negative 1. So minus 4x raised to negative 2 all over negative 2 plus c. Further simplifying guys, we have negative 1 all over y equals, so negative 1 all over x. So negative times negative, positive. So plus. So yung x raised to negative 2, ibababa natin siya. So you have here plus 2 all over x squared plus c. So multiplying y to both sides, we have negative 1 equals, so negative y all over x plus 2y all over x squared plus cy. Then we simplify this by multiplying x squared to both sides para mawala na yung mga x sa baba. So we have here negative x squared equals, so negative y x squared all over x plus 2y x squared, so cancel na siya, plus cy x squared. So further simplifying guys, we have, so negative x squared equals, so this is negative y x plus 2y plus cy x squared. So transferring this to the other side, we have xy minus x squared minus 2y equals, so c x squared y. So this is our final answer. So in this next problem guys, we have the differential of y with respect to x equals, so cosine squared y all over sine squared x. So separation of variable. So we have here differential of y all over cosine squared y equals, so this is differential of x all over sine squared x. So simplifying guys, this is secant squared y. So by identity, this is secant squared y differential of y equals, so this is cosecant squared x differential of x. Then we integrate both sides. So the integral of secant squared y differential of y equals, so integral of cosecant squared x differential of x. So by formula, that is tangent y equals, so this is negative cotangent x. Of course, we have plus c. So tangent y plus cotangent x equals c. So this is our general solution. So let's go to our last sample problem. We have y prime plus 1 plus y cubed all over, you have x y squared times the quantity 1 plus x squared equals 0. So we separate those variables. So this is differential of y with respect to x equals, so this is negative 1 plus y cubed all over xy squared times the quantity 1 plus x squared. So differential of y times y squared divided by ito 1 plus y cubed. Then so equals, so negative, so dx naman to the other side. You have here dx all over, so this is negative x times 1 plus x squared. Then we can integrate this both sides. So if you recall, integral of du over u equals ln u plus c. So in this case, so dito muna tayo mag-focus, may ano ng kabila. So in this case, by inspection, if your u is your denominator 1 plus y cubed, therefore the differential of u will be 2y squared. In this case, meron tayong y squared sa taas. Therefore, this is applicable formula. We have here let u. So here u is 1 plus y cubed. So differential of u equals, so 0. So this is 3 y squared differential of y. Now we substitute in this formula. So integral of, you have here 3 y squared dy all over, of course yung u natin is 1 plus y cubed. Now we compare this, of course yung method of solving integral is meron tayong balancing na tinatawag. So balancing constant. So we just compare the original to this resulting expression. So here we have 3, but in the original we don't have. So we just multiply this to 1/3 to balance this out. Therefore, these two are equal. So you have 1/3 ln u. So u is, we just substitute. Anong u? 1 plus y cubed. Integral of dx all over. So x times quantity 1 plus x squared. So in this case guys, we must separate this into partial fractions. So i-resolution natin siya. So the method, i-recall natin yung pagkuha ng partial fraction. So 1 all over, so dito muna tayo sa partial fraction, 1 all over x times the quantity 1 plus x squared. So this is a all over x, so partial. So hiwalayin natin muna yung LCD niya. So plus, so ito guys, naka x squared plus 1. So therefore, this should be, so bx plus c all over 1 plus x squared. So ganun guys yung pagkuha ng partial fraction. So ito, since na hindi naman siya complete, but second degree siya, yung taas niya is bx plus c. But kung first degree lang, so a lang. So itong a, b, c, constant siya guys. So we need to find those constant in order to resolve this into separate fractions. So 1 all over x times 1 plus x squared equal, so ito guys, i-multiply natin sa factor para makuha natin yung LCD. So here, so clearly, a times 1 plus x squared all over x times, of course, kung anong minultiply sa taas, dun din sa baba. So 1 plus x squared. So this is our LCD. So i-complete lang natin para makancel yung denominator. So plus bx plus c all over, so you have here x, so multiply tayo sa taas ng x. Here, x times 1 plus x squared, so kompleto na siya. So pwedeng makancel yung baba, then simplify this, 1 equals, so a times 1 plus x squared plus bx squared plus cx. So yun. Then, ang multiply natin lahat guys, we have 1 equals, so a plus ax squared plus bx squared plus cx. Now here, we can say that yung mga coefficient natin guys is dapat equal lang sila. For example, ito, you have here yung x squared. So sa kabila, wala naman tayong x squared. Therefore, yung coefficient ng x squared here, since nawala siya, so 0 equals. So this is a plus b. So yung mga coefficient. So in here, wala tayong second degree. But here, yung coefficient niya is a plus b. So a plus b must be equal to 0. So for x squared. So for yung first degree, so sa kabila, walang first degree guys. So 0 din. Equal. So coefficient lang. So here, c lang. So plus c. So c. So c must be equal to 0. So yung constant naman. So yung constant here is 1. Then dito, ang constant is a. So therefore, a equals 1. Then, if a equals 1, using the first equation for equal coefficients, from the first equation, we can say that b equals to negative a. But a is 1 here, so b equals negative 1. So nakuha natin yung mga coefficients. We just substitute that here. So integral of a is 1, that is dx over x lang. So plus integral of ito ay, so b is negative 1. So negative x dx all over 1 plus x squared. You have here integral of differential of x all over x times 1 plus x squared equal, so integral of dx over x, that is ln x. So here we have minus integral of x dx all over 1 plus x squared. So here guys, pwede rin natin siya gamitan ng ln. So yung u natin is 1 plus x squared. So therefore, ang derivative ng u is 2x dx. So yung numerator natin is just x. So mag-multiply tayo ng 2 and balancing natin is, of course, 1/2. So para magamitan natin siya ng ln. So because yung u natin here is the derivative niya is 2x dx dapat. Para magamit natin yung formula for ln. So multiply 2 numerator and divide by 2 sa labas for balancing. You have here ln x minus 1/2 ln 1 plus x squared plus c. So kompleto na guys. I-substitute na lang natin lahat. Previously, we have 1/3 ln. So that is 1 plus y cube equal. So negative integral of dx all over x times the quantity 1 plus x squared. But we have found this as we have negative, so that is ln x minus 1 half ln 1 plus x squared. So yung plus c, ilabas na natin guys. So plus c. So this is 1/3 ln 1 plus y cubed. So equal, so negative ln x plus, you have here 1 half ln times 1 plus x squared plus c. So i-simplify natin siya guys. You have here 1/3 ln 1 plus y cubed. So plus ln x minus 1 half ln 1 plus x squared, so equal c. Constant dito dapat matanggal. So i-multiply natin guys sa 6. So ito guys can be expressed as ln. So we have here 1 plus y cubed raised to 1/3 plus ln x minus ln 1 plus x squared raised to 1 half equals c. So ito, by loss of exponent, pwede siyang nakamultiply na lang. So hanggang guys, makuha natin yung pinaka-simplest form niya. You have here ito, pagsamahin natin guys, we have ln 1 plus y cubed raised to 1/3 times x. So minus ln 1 plus x squared. So exponent 1 half equals c. So ito guys, quotient rule, pag naka-minus, i-divide sa loob. So ln, this will become 1 plus y cubed raised to 1/3 times x all over 1 plus x squared raised to 1 half equals c. Now ito guys, para ma-simplify natin na wala na tayong fraction na exponent, to just multiply this by 6. So 6 kasi yung common niya. So we have here, so i-multiply natin guys sa 6 lahat. So 6 ln, so 1 plus, so in order for us to have a whole number exponent, so 1 plus y cubed 1/3, we have here x all over 1 plus x squared raised to 1 half. So this is times 6. So this is 6c. So to simplify, ito, itataas natin siya guys. So ito, mag-raise niya sa 6 lahat. So laws of exponent. So pag-aralan natin yung mga basic laws in order to apply it in differential equation. So you have your ln. So 1 plus y cubed raised to 1/3 x all over 1 plus x squared raised to 1 half. So ito RNA sa 6 equals 6c. So ln equals, so ito i-distribute natin yung exponent niya. So this is 1 plus y cubed. So this is 6 times 1/3, so that is squared x raised to 6 all over, so this is 1 plus x squared, so 1 half times 6, that is 3. So 1 plus x squared cube equal 6c. Then we just reduce this to in terms of e na lang. So therefore e raised to 6c is equal to, we have 1 plus y cubed quantity squared x raised to 6 all over 1 plus x squared cube. So ito guys, constant lang naman siya. So therefore ito, pwede natin sabihin na this is just a constant. So e raised to 6c. So e is a constant, 6c is a constant, therefore this expression is just a constant c. Therefore we can say that c is just equal to 1 plus y cubed squared x raised to 6 all over 1 plus x squared quantity cube. Then we multiply this expression to the other side to further simplify. So you have here c times quantity 1 plus x squared cube equals, so 1 plus y cube quantity squared x raised to 6. So this is our final answer. So this can be or this can be. So process by process lang guys yung pag-solve ng differential equation. So importante yung algebra of course, then differential and integral calculus. Those are the foundation. So that's it guys. I hope that you have learned from this video. So in my next topic, we'll be discussing more about differential equations para mas maintindihan nyo siya. Thank you for subscribing and supporting this channel. So if you like my videos, continue to support, like, share, and subscribe to this channel. See you guys and God bless.